Hi folks, welcome to Dicky's ZBrush Ultimate Tutorial from Beginner to Master, voiced by SushimanX. In our last video, we pulled out a 3D sphere onto our canvas. Let's play with the viewport and camera settings. To rotate the viewport, left-click and drag the canvas, or click and hold this rotate button. To freely move the viewport, hold Alt left-click and drag the canvas, or use this Move button. To zoom in or zoom out, hold Control and right-click, or use this Zoom 3D button. You can also use a digital pen and tablet to move the viewport. Most pens have two buttons near where your fingers naturally rest. Simply set these as hotkeys. This way you can move the viewport with the pen and tablet. Holding Shift while rotating the viewport will snap to the front, side, back, top, and bottom. Did you see the pop? It's snapping! As I mentioned in a previous chapter, this white image shows a silhouette of your mesh. ZBrush calls it a thumbnail. If you want to turn this feature off, go to Preferences. Find the Thumbnail menu. Turn off this icon and you won't see the white image on your canvas. Turn off Silhouette mode. You can see the actual shade of your model. Adjusting size does the same thing as directly dragging it. Left-click Background. Hold and move to the Color panel. You can change the color of this thumbnail. On the upper right, there is a simple head. ZBrush calls it Cam View. It visually tells you the direction of your mesh. To turn off or resize this head, go to Preference, find Cam View. You can adjust these two options. Next to the head, there is an axis icon. Red is the x-axis, green is the y-axis, blue is the z-axis. If you're familiar with Blender, Maya, or 3D Max, they are basically the same thing. If you need to, you can turn on this floor grid feature. By default, only the y-axis will appear. If you click the tiny x and z icons, it shows all of the axes. When you have multiple meshes, the floor will automatically move to the lowest positions of all your models. Let's go over the perspective and camera settings. By clicking the perspective button, you can enable or disable the perspective view. When perspective is on, find your draw shelf on the top panel. You will find a camera icon. Make sure it's active. Below it are 6 given numbers that represent a focus distance, similar to what you would find in traditional photography. Bigger number, stronger perspective. When I am sculpting, I personally use 85. Alright, that is about it for this chapter. In the next chapter, I will go over some of the basics of Gizmo 3D. Hey folks, Sushiman here. Before wrapping things up, I just want to say thank you all so much for helping Dicky reach over 100 subscribers. It means so much that you all enjoy our content. Now back to our usual farewell. If you like my content, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next chapter.